Hello, and thank you for continuing this course. I want to believe you're having a wonderful time, and if you have already been implementing some of the attribute characteristics we've been talking about, then congratulations. As we progress, you'll be adding to this repository of knowledge that would change your entire sphere of leadership, make it simple for you to manage people effortlessly. And to continue in this class, we'll be looking at an interesting topic, which is one of the main criteria every leader should have. And as a matter of fact, you cannot be elected, chosen, or selected to be a leader without this attribute, and it's being a visionary and a leader, a visionaire. Now, what does it entail to be visionary? It simply means you are able to put it in layman terms, you're able to see beyond what others can see. You are not just considering the now. You know the end goal from the start. You can put a team together to strategize, to map out plans on how to achieve that goal, but you always come up with the plan. You always have the end in mind. You always have the goal in mind. You always have more or less like the mission on how to achieve the vision. So you are always the vision carrier. You're always the flag bearer. You are always at the forefront. You bring the ideas to life. Because if in a team you are the leader and you are not the visionary, you are not the one bringing up the vision, the goal, you are not the one setting new goals, then whoever is doing that in the team should be the leader. Because a leader that does not have a foresight, a leader that does not have any plans, is more or less not having a plan, because your plans are there towards achieving your goals. So it is essential, it's a critical attribute, it's a critical characteristic that a leader must have. You must be a visionary. Your thoughts process, your ideas should be about the future. You should bring the future to the now, make people understand what they cannot even visualize or see or could have even thought of. You are always thinking, you're always creating the box for people to think outside. So you are not just thinking outside the box, you are way ahead. So whatever it takes you to be ahead, to put yourself in this space, then you have to do it, because your team will always go in a merry-go-round, be stagnant, be limited without a vision. The times are changing, goals change, everything has to be dynamic. We are living in a dynamic world, so leaders have to be dynamic in their thought process, in their action. So the goal that has been set, the goal you have set, the goal you met on ground, the vision that has been set could change. So leaders have to be in this space, be in this frame of mind where they can be dynamic, they can revisit the goal, the vision, if it aligns to the times, to the environment, to the resources, and can change them. And in being a visionary, you are not allowed to make mistakes, so to say, because if what you are envisaging at the end does not work out, means resources, manpower, finances would have been put to waste. So to be a leader that has the vision or is a visionary doesn't come easy. It's part of the cross of being a leader. However, you cannot run away from being a leader because of you don't want to be a visionary. You have to put the effort, the thoughts line. There are always clues to what the future holds. There are always information. There is always data. There are always sources where you can draw inspirations from. But you have to be able to come up with this goal, with this new plan at every point in time when the need arises. Else, whatever you are running, be it a business and organization, will remain stagnant if the vision is also not dynamic. So For a team, a business, an organization to grow, it has to have a leader that is dynamic, a leader that envisions the future. Where are we going? How do we get there? What do we need to do to get there? That is when you know the kind of resources you need to hire, you need to get, you need to go for, sort for, those that you need to drop. It's all about the vision. So you see some countries at the at some stage in their life, they are all about investment on their citizens. They are not going out to borrow. They are not exporting. They have a limited number of importation, and then after some number of years, they become a superpower where they have a lot to export. Their citizens become technically sound. So it shows that they have leaders that have a vision the future already. We have numbers of countries that we can point to. Some years back, they were third world countries, and now they are well developed nations. It's the same with organizations and firms and businesses. Whatever it is that you manage, whatever it is that you lead, whatever it is, be it a team, once you are a leader with a vision, then you are going forward. A leader with a vision will always produce results. And that's the kind of leader that anybody would want to follow effortlessly. Remember, I said, for people to give you their time, they are giving you their life. Why would I want to give my life or waste my time for a leader that is going nowhere? That is why political parties, those that are genuinely in those political parties for good reasons, switch from one to another. And the end goal is because of the vision that they see in sight. So the bottom line here remains that vision and the end goal has to always be in sight for everything, for every organization, for every firm to get good followers that are dedicated. And this vision, this goal, these ideas about the future is what the followers or subordinates want to key into. They also want to see if it aligns with their goals. So you are more or less selling something to them that they have to buy. And that is why it has to be authentic. It has to be original. It has to be genuine. You are not just cooking something up, or you are bringing something that can never be realistic. So it has to also be realistic, achievable, and doable by the people that are going to work with you. So as a leader, you need to be able to put all these factors into consideration in bringing up visions, putting out your vision, your ideas, so that you can have people key into it. And once you are able to get people to key into this goal, you are rest assured that they will run with it because it aligns with their being, it aligns with their existence, it aligns with their capability, it aligns with the resources that they also have to deploy. So, in effortlessly managing people and putting a resourceful team together that would last a long time, that would give their all to a project, to a goal, you need to be able to put up realistic. So I think we should introduce the word realistic goals, vision, and purpose. Give your followers, give your team a meaning. They know what they are laboring for. They know what they are putting in their time for. They know what they are putting in their efforts for. They know what they are leaving their families behind for. They know that there is something that is achievable. There is something that is that is achievable. There is something that has an end goal in mind. So It's a very important attribute that you need to put together, and this will help you have a formidable team. Yeah, a formidable team is the right word to put here at the end. So when you have the vision out and the goal out, and you have a team that buys into it, they become a formidable force, because they already understand the end goal and they already understand that it aligns with them. So all their efforts, all their ideas, all their plans are in synergy to achieve the same purpose. So a leader has to put this forth so that it makes it easy for every other person to follow along. See you.